Why are you drinking out of a rain puddle when you've got perfectly clean water I just put in there for you? Good morning, y'all. Today we are going to the Scottish Heritage Festival at the Moores Creek Battlefield. Taking the whole family out. Never been here before. Seems like it's going to be a good time. Where'd you go?
Marco!
Where'd you go, Mom?
Door. Oh, whoa, that's... Oh, yeah. Yes, did you like that?
What'd you think of the bagpipes, baby?
Good job.
Good job. All right.
Alright y'all, we're back from the Scottish Festival. It was great. We had a ton of fun. It was actually a super educational time. Learned a lot more about this area and the people who kind of helped settled it and how they lived. I was even approached to be a reenactor. They saw me wearing my kilt and I think they knew I was in. Anyway, when we first got back, the weather was poorly, so I couldn't bring the camera out and couldn't do the chores, but now I gotta check on the girls and collect the eggs. This is the first time that it's rained in, gosh, since the hurricane maybe? Whew. Man, it's been super dry. It's really nice to get a little bit of moisture, even if it was only for a couple hours. Blue skies are poking back through. Temperatures dropped off. It was like 90 degrees yesterday. It's barely 70 now. So I'm gonna get this done and I think it's gonna be our day. I don't think we have anything else on the docket. Just check on the chickens and then settle in. Maybe a bonfire later. We'll see if the rain actually stops or if it's gonna keep going. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Y'all hungry? Ladies, really? 3 eggs? Not in the nesting box? Brahma Mama, you still laying? 11 eggs today. I actually think my daughter enjoyed the festival more than the rest of us did. She got to hear bagpipes for the first time ever. And she didn't cry. I think she almost enjoyed them. She got to play with some kids. There was a little sectioned off area where she met a little friend and they played in the dirt together, which is awesome. Love kids playing in the dirt. Builds character. When the weather changes like this, it's like instant cold. And I don't mean the temperature. I mean like I get a cold. Oh, that's okay. I won't complain. I'll take this over 106 degree days for sure. Alright, chickens, watch out. Here comes the flake. Yeah. Alright. That looks much better. I know I've probably said this before, but one of the biggest challenges of this mobile system is having to bring everything to them instead of having everything just set and in place. And the further you move them away, the further you have to haul things. And while it's really not that big of a deal on the surface, you're carrying a couple buckets of water and some flake, by about the 500th time you've done it, you're trying to think of ways to make it more efficient. That would be the central vacuum cleaner run. With the flake, you can't really leave it exposed to the elements and don't really have to put it out but once a week, so that's not really that big of a deal. But things like feed and water has to move with them or you have to haul it out to them. Now with their feed, we've got a weatherproof feed bin that I move with the fence as I go. And as far as water is concerned, we have a 6-gallon bucket. And really all I need to do is get a longer hose. I don't mind doing it, but if anyone else ever had to, say we had farm sitters, if we have to go out of town, which it really doesn't happen. The place we went to today was 30 minutes away, so I took care of the birds in the morning and taking care of them now, and that's pretty much it for them. So in the future, when we have more production and when I get the meat birds and we're moving them constantly, they may end up hundreds of feet away from the house. I have to figure out a way to every day make sure that I can get large amounts of food and water out to them. I have a few ideas, but honestly, it can wait until next spring before I implement them because we have a lot of other stuff on the list that we need to do. Why are you drinking out of a rain puddle when you've got perfectly clean water I just put in there for you? Ungrateful. Be ungrateful and churlish. And also, I came out here and I turned our compost pile, what, 2 days ago now. And, you know, we've still been adding stuff to it. I come down here and I notice that the pile has actually risen in level, like significantly in one section. Lo and behold, I get down up close and what do I see? Fire ants. Fire ants moved right in underneath our compost pile. I don't know if that means it's not getting hot enough yet. Maybe we don't have composting going on. Maybe the bacteria is not growing right. I'm not sure. But they moved right into the pile. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do to salvage this. And if anybody has any ideas, could you leave a comment? Because I really don't know. Hate these fire ants. Let me see if I can get a picture of them. I honestly don't know if you can see or not, but there's a sand pile in there. Where's the stick? Let's see if I can take them off a little bit. Yeah, there they go. I guess you can't see it. But anyway, there we go. All right, let me get out of here before I get got. If it were just a regular fire ant mound, I would just, you know, stir in some DE, call it a day. Watch them as it finishes them off. But the compost pile, I want worms and other things to go in there and do their business once I spread it out. So I kind of want to encourage it. Conversely, maybe if a few ants get in there, they might drop off some more organic material with their poop and whatnot. I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more research. And an update on little chickies. This is the first time that they have ever seen rain. So they've decided. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. So they've decided they're all just gonna sit on the roosting pole. I only see 4. Where's number 5? Are you on the you're on the very top? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all are crazy. Or smart, I guess. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was somewhat entertaining, kind of a low-key day. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.